Moose Mountain is a 2,437-meter mountain located 19 kilometers west of Bragg Creek, Alberta in Kananaskis Country. The peak is a popular hiking and mountain biking destination for many, especially Calgary locals. Since there is a well-maintained trail that makes its way to the summit, and 27 of the most popular bike trails in Alberta. During summer month weekends, it is common for a dozen or more people to reach the summit. Resembling a resting moose on the horizon, the peak was named Moose Mountain in 1949. A Forestry Service fire lookout exists upon the summit, the third building to have occupied the site for this purpose since the first was built in 1929. Some scenes in the films Land and Brokeback Mountain were shot on and around Moose Mountain. Scenes in the first season of the television series Tin Star were also shot on Moose Mountain. As winter draped its icy embrace over the landscape, my adventurous spirit led me to the challenging slopes of Moose Mountain. Last month, armed with determination and layered in warm gear, we embarked on a journey that would etch itself into the album of our most memorable adventures. The trail, once familiar in its summer hues, transformed into a mesmerizing winter wonderland. Pines, burdened with snow, resembled festive Christmas trees lining our path. The Rocky Mountains stood proudly, their rugged peaks adorned with a pristine layer of glistening white. The trail was a canvas of nature's artistry, inviting us deeper into its frozen embrace. Amidst the regal dance of the snow-capped mountains, a captivating scene unfolds as delicate snow-draped trees stand sentinel along the slopes. Nature's artistry takes center stage as these arboreal wonders, their boughs gracefully bowed under the weight of winter's embrace, transform into enchanting sculptures reminiscent of a snowy wonderland. Pines, firs, and spruces, adorned in their seasonal couture, create a magical forest where every needle and branch becomes a canvas for the whimsical touch of Jack Frost. The trees, resembling festive Christmas ornaments, showcase a symphony of whites and greens, with each delicate snowflake hanging from the limbs like a precious jewel. It's as if the very essence of winter has alighted upon these branches, turning the forest into a celestial haven. As one ventures deeper into this snowy landscape, the trees stand in silent congregation, their limbs interwoven in a delicate lacework of frost. The sunlight, filtering through the intricate network of snow-laden branches, casts a gentle glow upon the ground below, creating an ethereal play of light and shadow. The air, scented with the crisp aroma of evergreen, carries whispers of a winter tale waiting to be unraveled. The landscape itself becomes a vast, undulating sea of snow, stretching as far as the eye can see. The undisturbed blanket of white covers the earth like a soft quilt, transforming even the most mundane features into works of art. Rocks and boulders, once mere elements of the terrain, now wear snowy crowns, and the contours of the land are softened beneath the silent touch of winter. The symphony of snow-capped trees and expansive landscapes creates a harmony that resonates with the soul. It's a sight that beckons the wanderer to step into a world where time seems to stand still, and every footprint becomes a mark of communion with the untamed beauty of winter's embrace. In this Canadian snow wonderland, the trees and landscapes entwine in a dance of frost and beauty, inviting those who venture forth to become part of a story written in the language of snowflakes and whispered by the breeze through the snow-laden branches.
Hanukkah, oh Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather round the table, we'll give you a treat. Said we will mean to play with the laughter. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. Hanukkah, oh Hanukkah, come light the menorah. playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. Hey!
Centuries old and unbending, stay in your place, better seen and not heard. But now that the story's ending, 'cause
In the midst of our winter expedition through the Canadian wonderland, we reached a point that, for a fleeting moment, fooled us into thinking we had conquered the summit. Perched atop a rocky outcrop that played the role of a false summit, we decided it was the perfect spot to take a well-deserved snack break. The break not only replenished our energy but also allowed us to appreciate the journey. The false summit, a whimsical detour in our ascent, became a chapter in our adventure story. A place where the camaraderie of friends and the beauty of the winter landscape intertwined. And so, with snacks savored and spirits lifted, we resumed our climb, knowing that the true summit awaited, promising even grander vistas and the fulfillment of our snowy escapade.
can I start to crumble? So come on and try to shut me and cut me down.
The ascent to the true summit proved to be a formidable challenge, as the trail led us through a landscape cloaked in deep snow, with steep slopes that added an element of risk to our snowy adventure. The powdery snow, while lending an otherworldly beauty to the surroundings, created a demanding terrain for our ascent. Each step required an exertion of strength, sinking into the fluffy depths with an unpredictable resistance. The trail, now obscured by the thick snow cover, demanded heightened attention to avoid hidden obstacles beneath the pristine surface. As we ascended the steep slopes, the risk inherent in conquering such wintry heights became palpable. The snow, though enchanting, masked the underlying topography, making the footing uncertain. The steepness of the ascent added a sense of vertigo, as the world below us seemed to recede into a vast expanse of white, and the true summit snow, creating a trail that mirrored our progress and served as a testament to the arduous climb. The deep snow, at times, threatened to pull us into its embrace, requiring careful navigation to avoid exhaustion and potential hazards. The risk heightened as we approached exposed sections where the slopes became steeper, and the consequences of a misstep became more pronounced. Cautiously, we moved, securing our footing and relying on the stability of our equipment to negotiate the challenging terrain. Each decision, from choosing the route to gauging the snow stability, bore the weight of our safety. The winter winds, though gentle at lower elevations, gained strength as we ascended, adding an additional layer of complexity to the ascent. The swirling snowflakes obscured visibility, and the biting cold served as a constant reminder of the inhospitable nature of the high-altitude environment. Despite the difficulties and risks, the allure of the true summit propelled us forward. The camaraderie among fellow adventurers and the breathtaking promise of panoramic views fueled our determination. The ascent, though demanding, became a testament to our resilience and a reminder of the untamed beauty and challenges that winter's embrace bestows upon those who dare to venture to its highest reaches. of camaraderie and shared achievement amplified the beauty of the summit panorama. As we absorbed the moment, imprinting the scene into our memories, the journey became not just an ascent but a pilgrimage into a winter wilderness that offered not only challenges but also rewards that could only be earned by those willing to venture to the summits touched by the magic of snow. Members of the public who summit are requested to respect the privacy of the fire lookout staff. As many as 8,000 visitors, local and international, are recorded each season. The lookout staff are responsible for over 5,000 square kilometers of forest. The lookout staff detects, maps and reports forest fires to a central location, initiating fire suppression. In consideration of the quantity of visitors and the importance of attentiveness of the staff, it is critical that they not be distracted from their duties. Members of the public are requested to be conscious of inclement weather, and act accordingly. It is not recommended to be above the tree line during pending or active lightning storms. Precaution must be taken in view of the active helicopter landing pad, located on the west side of the summit. Submitted by a former Moose Mountain Lookout employee. However, as we soaked in the triumph, a realization dawned: the same elements that made this adventure extraordinary also rendered it perilous. The thin line between thrill and danger had been traversed, and for the sake of future escapades, a decision was made to not tread this path again. Moose Mountain, with its winter mystique, had provided an adventure of a lifetime. The memories etched in the snow-covered rocks and evergreen pines would forever be a testament to the daring spirits who embraced its challenges. As we descended, leaving the summit behind, we carried not just the weight of our footprints in the snow but a newfound respect for the untamed beauty of winter's grasp on the mountains. In the end, Moose Mountain stood as a silent sentinel, inviting others to venture forth but cautioning them to tread lightly on its snow-laden trails. An adventure marked not only by the ascent but the wisdom to recognize the limits of nature's call.